It's time for SOS. We have this MELCHIZEDEK boss, which is basically Frostkillamon's boss. So the special effect for this boss is this pursuing Maelstrom thing. Basically increase fire damage by 15% for one turn when you do a weakness hit. And so the boss gimmick, it has this divine protection stack thing. Every time he gets hit by a skill and resonance, it will remove the stack. So it will do more damage to it. And when this boss loses all the stacks, the team gets the fire damage buff. So here's the team. I am gonna all in this side because this side scores more. So let's go through the DPS. So Frostkillamonn, here's a Mindscape. It's running Freedom and Triumph. And then for the stats, you need at least 46.9% crit and 18% pierce, including Navigator. And my Mont is A0R0. Then our support, one of the support is going to be Twins. There's their Mindscape. They're running Departure Control, very required here for the defense debuff. And they are A0R1. Then our other support, the best in stock support for Frostkillamonn, Tempest Wind. This is her Mindscape. It's running Creation and Worry, and she's A0R0. Our Navigator is Anj, a fully max Mindscape, which is cool. Then she's running Hope and Labor, and she's A0R0. So Anj can rewind the resonance also. So that means on last turn you can do like 2 resonance from Frostkillamonn, which is pretty good. Then Tiger, we're running Max Machina. If you cannot reach 18% pierce on Frostkillamonn, you can just run Arc Knife or Starry Compass for more defense debuff. Then for Persona, the first one, we are Vishnu. Vishnu, we just need Rakunda and the signature skill. Then we have Revolution from Dionysus. If you cannot reach 46.9% crit, you can just run Rebellion instead of Revolution. Then we have Yanosik. We need Rakunda and also the Mark. Then for turn order, as long as Frostkillamonn is last, should be fine. First turn, you use the Signing skill from the Twins. Then you skill 3, Tempest Wind. And then you go Wander Rakunda using Vishnu. I don't know why I pressed the which person. Yeah, Rakunda Vishnu. And then just use Frostkillamonn skill 3. Then Anj skill 1. Then Fire Ice. Then you do the highlight. Skill 1 with Tempest Wind, make sure you insub here so that we can use Vishnu next turn, because Vishnu gets the damage up, wind damage up when you use the signature skill on the windswept opponent. And then skill 1 for some good damage. Decent damage. Oh, a dodge. That's really good. I think our chance of winning this is pretty much guaranteed, because usually, as long as they don't hit using that strong skill twice on the same character, then you. Since we dodged one of that, we are pretty much guaranteed to survive. Then we twin skill 3. And then Tempest Wind skill 3. Then Wander can use Revolution. If you don't have enough crit rate, you can run Rebellion. We are checking the crit rate next turn. Before that, let's do a Tempest Wind highlight first. Buff up the crit damage. And then we can check the crit. I've overcapped quite a bit. Then we do skill 3. Then skill 1 from Anj. Then do Side Nuke. Of the Pierce, then skill 1 Doesn't matter if you win step here or not. Then you do your non-save Rakunda. This will apply the mark also, since the Vishnu debuff already wore off. We use the mark as a substitute. Then skill 1. That's good damage. Okay. I think we are fine, hopefully. Then we do skill 3 from Anj. Then Fire Ice. Then the Fire Ice highlight. Then skill 3 from Tempest Wind of the crit. And then Vishnu. Debuff defense. Then skill 3 from first skill month. This rotation I think is almost the same, or exactly the same as one of the previous one. Okay, we are fine. That's nice. Then we skill 1 here. Then you do the couple. Aim it on first skill 1. The nice thing is that Resonance will also get activated again with the couple. So first skill 1 will do 2 follow-up stacks, which is pretty crazy. Then skill 3. And then skill 1. 100,000, 160,000 from the Tempest Wind is pretty crazy. Then Revolution from Dionysus. And then we can Mount highlight. Then skill 1. Unfortunately, the couple rewinds the turn, so the buff you get from this skill 1 doesn't really get applied. The buff is in the stack here. The 4 stacks. Now it's 5 stacks. Now it's 6 stacks. Well, the couple goes it rewinds it back to 4. So that's a bit unfortunate. Then skill 3. And then skill 1. For some good damage. 1.2 from skill 1, there should be like 2 million something. 2.1, 2.2, almost 2.2, that's pretty good. Final score? 85? Okay, 83.7. So for the other side, we have the Lilith boss on even turns, so on turns 2, 4 and 6. There are this cover night stack thing, and to remove it, you just use a skill that does ailments. So like a Matoi skill 1 or a Howler skill 1. You want to use it on turns 2, 4 and 6, so rotation needs to adjust a bit. We want to remove it because they decrease the final damage by 15% up to 2 stacks, so that's 30%. If you ignore it, you will really hurt damage. And this is the team. I'm using Firecracker Ring and not Akechi. You can use Akechi because of, you know, the 3 lines points, but it's not as good as Fire Ring here because of a few reasons. One reason is that it's weak to fire. So by default, your Firecracker Ring will do 20% more damage because weakness hits are 20%. Or 1.2 times. Another reason is that Akechi, since Akechi cannot hit weakness, you cannot activate a special effect, so you don't get a 15% fire damage increase. And another reason is if you run Akechi, you also need to run like Howler or Matoi. Matoi don't really work because Matoi is ice, it cannot hit weakness, it can activate the special effect. Howler can remove the stacks because she can burn, can activate this, but I tried it, Howler just isn't that good, man. Unfortunately, Howler just sucks. This is a team I end up with. So let's talk about them. We have Firecracker Ring. This is the Mindscape. She's running Acceptance and Strife. You need at least 41.5% crit, including your Navigator. And she's Ace or Astro. Then we have our debuffer Matoi, of course. You need Matoi to really activate Ring. If you don't have Matoi, you can use Howler. If you don't have Howler, or if you don't have Firecracker Ring, you can use An actually, or Akechi. Yeah, here is Matoi's Mindscape. She's running Faith Fertility and she's Ace or Astro. Then we have Court. The reason I chose Court is mainly because of the A1. It's easier to hit the crit cap because of the extra 15% hit rate from A1. If you only have A0 R0 core, you use turbo. A0 R0 turbo should be better than A0 R0 core for this team. But yeah, this is her landscape. Then she's running Creation Reconciliation, and she's A1 R0. Then we have a Navigator. This is a Mindscape, her fully maxed on. Then she's running Integrity Label, and she's A0 R0. So Futaba is a little bit awkward to synergize with Firecracker because her skill 3 is on turn 3, and turn 3 is for A0 Firecracker, at least she does a skill 1. So a little bit of misalignment there, but it's fine. Then of course Dagger is Purgatory, but actually I think, I haven't fully tested it yet. I think Purgatory doesn't actually fully activate with only a fire character. I think you need your fire DPS who attacks every turn, and then you need another character that does at least 3 hits in the fight, and nobody here is going to fire. So I don't think the knife actually fully activates, but I haven't fully tested it yet. So Ex Machina might actually be better overall. But anyways, here's the persona. The first one is Throne. Throne just needs initial skill and Rebellion. Then we have Dominion. Dominion, we are giving some sustain, Mediarama, and Rebellion and Cohesion. You can gamble this to skip healing skill if you want, but I'm too lazy to run, honestly. Then Sandalphon for the shield. Will be sustained. So I'll be using 2 skills in the fight later on. The turn order, Court must be 3rd. Okay, this is very auto specific. It has to be like this. Matoy must be 1st, Thunder must be 2nd, then Court, then Firecracker. Turn 1, we do a skill 1 for Matoy. Need to apply the Scout and debug defense. Then we use Throne, make sure you target Matoy because Matoy has the highest accuracy, so has the highest chance of inflicting the burn from Throne. Then we just do skill 1 from Court. If you're using A0 Court, you can use skill 2. Then Firecracker in skill 1. Buff the crit. No freeze, that's very good. Okay, we just wait for this, I guess. So if you don't have Firecracker you can just run Akechi because Akechi has 3 turns of multiplier, but no, that's good because I already mentioned there's no weakness hits. Then do Futaba skill 1 for defense debuff. And then you do another skill 1 from Matoy. The reason is to remove the cover on her stacks. You see that there's an animation that plays, remove the stack. There we go. Because the stack will reduce the fire damage it takes, which you definitely want to remove because you want to do more damage. Then we can do a Dominion Rebellion. Then you do the Ring Highlight. Do some damage and also buff herself. Then Court skill 1 again. Target the different one for shock. Though it doesn't really matter that much if you hold your cap, which you can check after you activate the skill 3. Then you can check. Almost there. Then you attack. 1.6, not bad. As long as you don't attack the same character like 3 times, you should be okay. The nice thing is that you have Futaba who can give shield. Matoy can also give shield. And I'll be also using some sustain just to increase my chance of surviving. You can probably drop 1 sustain skill, but yeah, I'm too lazy at this point. Then we skill 3 with Matoy. Then we do Sandalphon and give the shield. And then skill 3 with Court, do some damage. $1 million, that's okay I guess. Then skill 1. We should be fine this turn. And then we can do a Matoy skill 1. Make sure I activate Scout here. Okay, that's good. Scout will last until the end now, so that's good. You can do a Core Highlight just to buff the damage. for the Rin attack later on. You can do Dominion Media. This is not Dominion. Dominion Media. Make sure your main target Rin. Get the commandment to get the extra, no commandment, got the extra buff. Skill 2. Then you activate skill 3 and attack. Hopefully there's no freeze. No freeze. Oh, no freeze, that's good. Hopefully they spread their attacks. Please. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, I can probably drop the media just now because we are tanking pretty well actually. Maybe I'll wait off recording, but yeah, we skill 1 again. The only thing that is a little bit awkward with Futaba here is that the skill 3, the first skill 3 just now was on turn 3, which is not a big damage turn. Because we don't use Rin's attack there. That's unfortunate. Then we do a Matoi. Then we do a Drone Rebellion. Drone because he can increase the damage from the overclock, which is nice. Then we have skill 1 from what? Then skill 1 from Rin. We should be fine here. They don't really do much here with the Vajra Blast. I think it's like less than 1000. Yeah, less than 1000. But if you're more than 4,000 health each, you should be fine. You can do Futaba skill 3. No, it's not skill 3, skill 3. And then skill 1, you most likely won't activate Scout here because there's no more burn. The throne has... oh, there is Scout. Where did the burn come from? Okay, that's strange. Then we do Cohesion, doesn't matter because we already have Scout anyways. Then we do skill 3 on Rin. This should be a high score for this rotation and for this team because we don't have freeze. Then we activate hopefully for 14 million. We do a Rin highlight. Damage and buff. The animation skip for some reason. Okay, they will attack. Usually the animation skip is still gets registered. So that's strange. Okay, nice. Almost 40 million.